Hey everyone, welcome to Chai and Book Girl. I'm Amanda, and this is my little corner of YouTube where we talk about the books that I'm reading, the books that I want to read, and the books that I think you should be reading. Today, we are going to be jumping on the bandwagon of 26 and 26. So I will be talking about the 26 books that I want to read in the year of our Lord 2026. Some of these are going to be releases in 2026, and some of these are going to just be new to me authors that I have not had a chance to pick up yet, that I am going to be taking advantage of this new year to be reading newer authors or newer books. And so I am going to be including those as well. So with that being said, let's get started. First up is The Caretaker by Marcus Kliewer. I hope I'm saying that right. This is the same author that brought us We Used to Live Here, which has been, I have not read it, but has been super popular, exploded on BookTube and Book Talk, and everyone has had a lot to say about it. So this book is going to be coming out April 21st of 2026. And this is a book about a job watching a luxury home turns into a nightmare when the home and its history start watching back. Her Last Breath by Taylor Adams. I read my first Taylor Adams last year in 2025 and was absolutely blown away by what a great thriller it was. Her Last Breath comes out February 17th, so very soon. And a quick synopsis of this book would be a survivor of a brutal attack realizes that the killer is not quite done with her yet. And this is supposed to be a very tense, very high speed thriller, which is exactly what Taylor Adams is known for. So I'm very excited about this one. Heart of Glass by Jennifer Hillier. This book comes out August 25th. This is a dark psychological look into buried secrets where a perfect life is shattered into a million pieces. And this is going to be another representation of Jennifer Hillier's writing. She is very well known for her very dark psychological thrillers. So I'm also excited for this one to come out. The Summer Fun Massacre by DiLouie. This one comes out June 16th. This is right up my alley. This is 80s summer camp nostalgia meets brutal slasher movie, and I'm here for it. Small Town Slasher by Stephanie Rose. This comes out August 4th. This is a new to me author. I have not read anything by Stephanie Rose, but this particular book is exactly what the title implies. We have a small town, we have a rising body count, we have a mystery, and everyone in the town is a suspect. I'm very excited to read this book. I've heard good things about it, and I have to wait till August, but I'm excited to get into the world of Stephanie Rose. Ravenous by Kresley Cole. This comes out July 28th. I love Kresley Cole. She is one of my favorite authors. This brand new series that she is coming out with is a paranormal romance that blurs the lines between predator and lover. So I'm excited for this one. The Last to Drown by Noelle W. Ihli. I love this author. She's one of my favorites. I've read several by her. She does psychological thriller, chef's kiss. This book comes out July 18th, I believe. And this is a family vacation gone wrong and turns an open water into a fight for survival. And I cannot wait for this one to come out. It is definitely on my list, and I will be snatching this one up as soon as it comes out. Hunted by Elayna Gallea. This book comes out July 7th. This is the second book in the Giving Chronicles. This is the follow-up to the first book in the series, which was called Given. I've talked about that book before on previous videos. This second book continues our hunt for our protagonist. She is being hunted, and it's going to take a lot more skills than what she currently has to survive. So I am looking forward to this one. The cliffhanger that we left off in Given, I'm still traumatized by that. Miss Elayna Gallea. We've had words about this. So I am looking forward to this one, if only just to ease the trauma in my life from that first book. So Dead Fake by Vincent Ralph. A teenager fakes her own death in order to catch a killer, but the trap might end up springing on her instead. This one is out now. Vincent Ralph is a new to me author, and I'm very excited to get into this. It sounds like it's going to be a combination of a psychological thriller and teen slasher. So I'm very excited to get into it. The Wolf and the Crown of Blood by Elizabeth May. Elizabeth May is a new to me author. I have not read anything from her before. This is a book that mashes up wolf shifter mythology and royal court intrigue, political intrigue, where all power is paid for in blood. The Swamps by Seraphina Nova Glass. I have read books by this author and they're very good. The Swamps is an atmospheric thriller set in the bayous of Louisiana, where not only are the secrets that are buried there dangerous, but the surroundings themselves are dangerous. So I'm very excited to get into this one as well. This House Will Feed by Maria Tureaud. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a new to me author for this year. This is a horror novel where the haunting is not just a ghost, it is the house itself, and it's hungry. Sister Butcher Sister by K.D. Aldyn. This is a new to me author as well. This is a psychological horror story that is about sisterhood and a family business that is anything but legal. So sounds like a psychological thriller, but also a horror, but also maybe a slasher. Sisters maybe getting in on the slasher trope. Not sure. I'm excited to read this one. It should be good. Killer on the Road by Stephen Graham Jones. I have not read anything by this author, but he is extremely popular in the psychological horror genre. This is I guess, a very gritty, kind of older type horror novel about a road trip out on the American highways that descends into madness and horror. Right up my alley. The Woman in White by Sarah Pekkanen. I don't think I'm saying that right, and I apologize. I have actually read several novels by this author, and I love her. This is very indicative of this author. It is about identity, obsession, and of course, a woman who excels at secrets and hiding the truth. A Box Full of Darkness by Simone St. James. I love Simone St. James. She is a author that writes psychological thrillers. She introduces horror, and she loves to put supernatural twists in them as well. She does this very well, and this is another book that is going to have all of those things in them. This is a dual timeline book about sister brother has mysteriously disappeared in their youth, and they come home after almost 20 years because their brother has reappeared. And so this one is going to be good. I feel like there is going to be a supernatural element to this, and I'm excited to see what it's going to be. It Should Have Been You by Andrea Mara. This is a new to me author. She is extremely popular in the psychological thriller genre, and so I'm very excited to get to know her and to read some of her books. I am starting with this one. This is a psychological thriller, wrong place, wrong time, full of guilt, exposes a web of lies, and it should be really good. The Girl in 6E by A.R. Tor. This is another new to me author that is extremely popular in Book Talk and BookTube. She is talked about a lot in this genre. She writes thrillers with a little bit of horror mixed in. This book in particular is about a killer, a cam girl slash killer, who sequesters herself in her apartment because she knows who she is and she cannot be out in society because of her proclivities. But she witnesses a murder online and now is going to be leaving her apartment to do what she does best. In the Blink of an Eye by Joe Callahan. This is a police procedural, which is usually not my cup of tea. I tend to kind of shy away from those because I'm not really into that particular genre. But this one caught my eye because it is about a police detective who is teamed up with an AI. and they get together to try to solve a cold case missing persons. And I think the AI element is very intriguing. So I'm interested to see how this one is going to be. The Bonds That Burn by Briar Bolin. This is the second book in the series. The first one was On Wings of Blood, and I have talked about that one before on my channel. I also made a short form video about it. I thought that it was excellent. Briar Bolin is an indie author, and she is excellent. I really enjoyed the first book. It was basically Fourth Wing with vampires. We've got dragons, and I am hoping in this next book we will see a lot more dragons and a lot more emphasis on her as the dragon rider, the last one. So we have this last of her kind trope. We also have elite vampires, and we also have a academy, this Bloodwing Academy. And I'm hoping that kind of this will all tie in more together, as now at the end of the last book she has brought back the dragons, and so now I'm hoping in the second book we will see that kind of all come together with the dragons and her as the dragon rider. The Unknown by Riley Sager. This book comes out August 5th. We have a missing person, a creepy location, and Riley Sager. Riley Sager is known for his mysterious psychological thrillers, and sometimes he likes to throw in a supernatural element. So I'm not sure exactly if this one is going to twist us on its head like that, but I'm interested to find out. The X's by Ladora Darlington. First of all, I love her name. I'm sure that's a pen name, but I absolutely adore it. Building love. Our main character, Natalie, that's all she wants. But the string of X's behind her says maybe she's the problem. Edge of Steel by Elizabeth Dear. I have read Elizabeth Dear and really, really like her. I love her writing style, and I've loved all of her books so far. Edge of Steel is the second book in her Shifter Guardian Academy series. This is a urban romantasy. It has a why choose reverse harem trope. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. I happen to like it. This has an academy. This is a badass heroine. This has lots of alpha shifter males, and I'm excited for this one to come out. This comes out in July. The House That Eats the Dead by Max Doty. This comes out August 18th. Max Doty is a new author to me. I have not read anything by this author, but I'm excited for this one. This one is kind of giving me the This House Will Feed vibes. Talked about that one a little bit earlier in this video. This is another horror story about the afterlife has an appetite for the living. Dollface by Lindy Ryan. Again, this is another new author for me, but I am very excited for this book. This is a horror slasher novel that is flipping the beauty standard on its head. We have a killer who wants everyone to look perfect. Kiss, Slay, Repeat by Rachel Harrison. The number 26 on my list should be Rachel Harrison. She writes some of the wittiest and funniest, yet weirdest, most kind of horrifying books that you've ever read. She is a great author. This one, Kiss, Slay, Repeat, is coming out later in the year, and we do not have a cover yet for it. She has not had her cover reveal yet, so we don't know what that's going to look like. But for the short blurb that we have, we know that this is going to be a thriller about dating and why you should never ghost a girl that can kill you. And those are my 26 books that I am going to be reading in 2026. Of course, there's going to be a lot more. These are just ones that I have put on my TBR list that I'm in the mood for. I am excited about all 26 of these books. Which one should I prioritize? Obviously, some of these are not going to be coming out until later in the year, but some of these are out right now and are available to read right now. So which one should I do first? If you enjoyed this and would like some more book chaos in your life, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that like and notification bell. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.